Welcome back to another episode of the Power Podcast. Today we have Silvia with us. She is into women empowerment, and yes, we are going to hear lots of information from her. And yes, Silvia, can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Okay. Thank you, Nilesh, so much for having me on this podcast. Yeah, I'm Silvia, a life coach from Austria, but currently I'm living in Zanzibar, Tanzania. And what is to say about me? After a successful career in the human resource management, I was also having my own company and I was doing consulting. Yeah, and then despite all this success, I felt empty inside. I felt depressed. I was lonely, although I had a relationship. And, I just felt this, I've lost this connection to myself. And after some years of struggle, I just found out how to work on myself. Then I came to Tanzania, which was the complete game changer for myself. And yeah, I found my purpose. I found out how to love myself. And now, I want to help women to do the same.
That's great. That's great. So let's start with the podcast and
Yeah.
let me ask you the first question. Can you share your personal journey with us? How did your own experiences with losses and career challenges lead you to become a coach for women?
Yes. So, well, all my life I had this sense that something is missing, that I was struggling to find meaning and purpose in my life. And despite going to university and, as I said before, having my career, I always had this I don't know, this zest for to find my meaning, to find my purpose. And as a woman, you have to follow different roles in your life. Your family demands something, your husband or boyfriend. Then in the career, you have to play another role. So all these things were together, and I just completely lost the connection to myself. And I was feeling empty and lonely, depressed, I would say. And after some time, I found out that I was a lone born twin, which means that in the beginning of the pregnancy of my mom, there was supposed to be another one of me. And my sister unfortunately died. And so when I found out this thing, so that an alone born twin, everything made sense because this explained everything. My searching for meaning, my searching for other people, for deep connection. Yeah, and this led to me starting to work on myself with coaches, with deep breath work and all the other. And as I said before, the stranger, I got to know the Maasai people. They helped me to focus on what's really important. So they showed me, they taught me what's really important in life. And it's not the things, the beautiful, fancy things on the outside. It's more the connection with yourself, being present in the moment, connecting with other people, and just living the life now, here and now, and enjoy everything, the moment. Yeah, and so this is how I became a coach for women because I felt this need. If I can do it, other people can do it as well. And I saw that so many people and so many women especially are struggling with the same things, and I just wanted to help them. That's my purpose now. Yeah, my calling, if you may say so.
Right. Yes, I must say you have very inspiring and very interesting story, and you are giving it back to the society. You are helping other women to overcome these challenges.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, so let's move
Yeah.
forward to the next question. What are the biggest challenges you see women faces in their career or relationship today, and how your coaching approaches solve this problem or challenges?
Thank you for this great question. So I see that a lot of women, especially career women, they juggle so many different roles, and everything is so demanding for them. And they feel the pressure to have it all at a specific time in a specific age, if you may say so. And they experience this feeling of overwhelming, of emptiness, despite all these achievements that they have, because money is good and everyone needs money to have a good life.
Right.
But despite all these materialistic things, you just need to focus on yourself. And so I see also that these women, they don't really love themselves. They don't set clear boundaries. They don't communicate in the right way. So they are also struggling with having deep connections, deep relationships. And I'm not only saying love romantically, relationships also in a friendship. Yeah, and so my coaching approach is very holistic to say. Um, I help them to reclaim their inner power again, to reconnect with their inner voices, strengthen their self love, and help them to take self care more seriously. And I also help them to overcome limiting beliefs and blockages that are holding them back. And altogether, we focus on defining their goals and to achieve them also, to take small steps, because if you set goals too big, with big steps, then you will not reach them because it's too overwhelming for them. So make them in small pieces, small baby steps, as I call them always. Yeah, and then just give them tools, developing essential life skills so that they can face the challenges that day-to-day life is bringing to them.
That's really holistic approach. I think this will definitely help all the women out there to overcome this problem in their career or relationship.
Yes.
So it's really nice approach. Okay, so moving forward to the last question, what are some most significant transformation that you have witnessed in your client and how your coaching program changed their life?
My client, but one is really outstanding for me. So she was coming from a background where the culture is very demanding and there are really strict rules. I can say she was from India, and she was living in an arranged marriage, and she was very unhappy, and she basically gave up. She was thinking that love and life is not for her because she has to fulfill the role of the wife and fulfill all the wishes of her family and her husband. And then together we initiated this sparkle in her again, this zest for life again. And she learned to listen to her voice. She learned to love herself, set clear boundaries, communicate clear. And yeah, in the end, she just made a life decision, a big life decision for herself. And she's now living a more happier and more free life. Yeah. So that was the biggest transformation I've observed with my client.
Okay, that's really great transformation. So I really appreciate you for being on my podcast, Sylvia. So
Thank you so much for inviting me. It was really nice to see you and to meet you and to answer these questions.
okay. So until the next episode, stay tuned, and this episode will be soon released on YouTube.